Good morning, it's parkrun day and we've headed over the Pennines from a grey Leeds to a sunny Greater Manchester. We're here in Wythenshaw Park to run Wythenshaw parkrun. It's one of the older parkruns. I'm surprised I haven't been yet. Started in August 2011, so I think it's event 613 today. They get 250 to 350 people. It's 8:30. We've arrived. This is the main Wythenshaw Park car park behind us. I wasn't sure if it was going to be full because of the information on the parkrun website, but there were plenty of spaces still at 8:30. It is filling up now though. I've spotted some horses. So this is a lovely way to come into a park. Let me show you these lovely ponies here. Good morning guys, you are very beautiful. They look gorgeous in the sunshine. We're just leaving the car park, Wythenshaw Park riding stables, that's what it is. But there's this board, so we can figure out all of the lovely horses' names. We will enjoy more time with those later. For now, we should get to the start of parkrun. So people still arriving, really clear instructions that when that car park is full, not to park along the sides of the road here on the way into the park. And there is more parking at the athletics stadium. So yeah, but if you get here 8:30ish, it's still not full. Right, heading to the start finish are a little walk away. Poppy's in front of me there. She's got the phone. She's navigating to the start, although there's other park runners that we can follow, but I'm hoping she doesn't get too distracted because there is a pretty cool playground off to the right. We made it safely past the community farm, so there's a community farm there. Lots and lots to get distracted by in this wonderful park, but to the start. I see a parkrun arrow. This is part of the run route. Look, there's an arrow. So that's great. So we know the event is on. Let's carry on following everyone else. Poppy's looking at the playground. Don't look at the playground, look straight ahead.
This bin is a frog, so it's got legs, hands, a tongue.
That is actually really cool. Oh, it's a tongue. So it's a frog bin, that is cool, but it's been borrowed as a parkrun arrow holder this morning. Oh, the light through the trees is absolutely gorgeous this morning. What a walk to the start. It's beautiful. Now the reason we haven't been here so far is because we're about 5 miles south of Manchester, and this park run is similar to Cheadle-Hulme in that it's a fairly robust one. So when there's lots of cancellations due to ice, then this park run tends to be on. So I had been saving it, but we're coming out the other side of winter now. Wow, the sun is so bright. So I think I'm safe to come over and visit Wythenshaw parkrun today. Carrying on, following Poppy and the crowds, and I can see a big statue off to our left which we are walking past. Oh, I see the parkrun flag. I see Wythenshaw Hall. This is so exciting. So the statue there, Oliver Cromwell, erected in 1968, although actually I think it was relocated here then. Over 7 meters tall. That's pretty cool, and now grade 2 listed. And then off to the left of Pops, we have the absolutely stunning Wythenshaw Hall, 16th century and incredibly beautiful. I don't want to miss the first timers, but I've just come over to have a slightly closer look at Oliver up there. What a statue with the sun behind silhouetting. There we go. There's a shout for the first timers. That's hello. Our lovely event director, Andy, giving us our first timers welcome today.
Good morning, welcome. Is there anyone here doing their first parkrun anywhere in the world?
Yay! That's exciting.
Have
Welcome,
you got your
guys.
barcode? Yes.
Yay.
We'll leave it till the end. We'll tell you what you need to do with that. I'll start by explaining the course then. So we start over there. The start line is from the banner to that tree, and we're heading that direction. Follow the pink cones all around this clump of trees. Follow the pink cones and then join the tarmac path and head that direction. You only go around that clump of trees once. When you get to the end there, turn right and you'll be here on the map. Turn right, follow the path, follow the right hand path. It's tarmac, becomes trail. Just follow the trail path, and then you'll cross over road and go onto the football pitches. Watch out where you're crossing that road. There is a bit of a curve that some people manage to trip on. We have marked it, but keep your eyes open. Follow the cones across the football pitches. When you get to the far side, there's a metal bridge which you cross over and then basically double back on yourself. Make sense? And now you're heading back this way. So just follow the path, it's all fairly obvious. Past the farm, past the playground, and then at the corner of the playground you cut through the clump of trees here and start heading this direction. That was our only muddy bit and it's dried out, so I'm really sorry. Come back in the winter when it's in full glory. And you hit the tarmac path there and you're heading to that point where you see all the people coming at the moment. That's one big lap. You do 2 of those. So when you get to there first time, turn right and do another big loop around. When you've done 2 of those, you get to that T, turn left and come into the finish, which this week is on the right and marked with lots of cones. Well, enjoy the rest of your day.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Have we got any first timers this morning? Have fun. I'm lovely glasses. Okay, are my timekeepers ready? Are my runners ready? 3, 2, 1.
Off we go. So let's film everyone starting. We're stood behind the sign, so we are safe for now as everybody sets off into that glorious sunshine. A super wide start straight, so that's great. Heading off, all minding out for the bin and the, why have I got the word hedge? Bench outside me, not hedge. Not sure we're fully awake yet. It's incredibly windy and incredibly cold when not in the sunshine. But yeah, starting on grass, carrying on grass for now. I'll be interested in how much of this is trail, because like I said, I was saving it to be a robust winter course. But we just haven't needed it. We used Cheadlehume in Stormbert. We've been relatively lucky avoiding cancellations this year. Feeling super lucky to visit today in this sunshine. When the sun's shining, you get the best of a park, don't you? Look at that for a parkrun view. Past Oliver Cromwell and towards the hall. Turning left at the hall and heading onto Tarmac Path. So not a full trail course, but you've always got the option to run to the side on the grass or the mud. Carrying on along this path here, there's a fairground there. It's the Easter holidays, so maybe that's an Easter fair. And I wonder, I think we probably, have we done the small lap? So 1 small lap here, 2 big laps. A little lap of the trees and then 2 full laps of the park. Turn in the corner. Thank you, Marshall. And this is a gorgeous park. I cannot believe I haven't been here before. It's been going for so long. It's older than Poppy. The park run's older than Poppy, I mean. It was 2011, she's 2012. The park is a lot older than all of us. 1926, it was handed over as a public park. 270 acres of gorgeousness that we hope to explore after the run. There's a courtyard cafe we'll be heading to afterwards. That's here in the park. And yeah, apparently there's like a bike hub. I wonder if there's like a pump track or BMX area. We'll have to go and explore. We've come off tarmac onto a gravelly path now. It's one of those sort of chalky paths. So if it gets too dry, you might find bits of this in your socks. Thank you, Marshall.
Cheers, Marshall.
Oh, these cherry blossoms are making me excited about our parkrun adventures in Japan. We've got 1 more parkrun in England, then we are off to the land of the rising sun. Cannot wait. But this is pretty spectacular. Look at this. With just park runners snaking out all of those fantastic colours across the field. I just heard some shouting and I wonder what was going on, but runners coming back that way, so if you time it well you can spot your friends at parkrun and give them a shout of encouragement. This must be the turnaround point that Andy was talking about in the first timers, so up round the trees and down the other side. That'll be us in just a moment. Coming off this grass here, thank you Marshall, over a little bridge, I love the parkrun bridge, and onto the gravelly path again. Front runners starting to come past now, so shouts of keep right to let them pass. Poppy fancies a walk, we're over a mile in, so we are having a little walk and a breather. I think we've gone from being sort of freezing cold to boiling hot, so happy to have a walk in this beautiful place. This park has so many facilities and so much history. It's a really interesting place to visit. You could definitely spend more than an entire day here with the farm, the riding. There's even a baseball pitch. Like, I can't think of many UK parks that have baseball pitches or fields. Baseball field, baseball pitch. Who knows? You know what I mean though. Yeah, is that pretty rare? I don't know. Comment below if you've seen loads on my parkrun travels. Coming up to 250 different parkruns. Can't think of many parks where you can play baseball. This is a lovely point in the park here. So the tails just going past the other side of the bridge there. This marshal giving loads of encouragement and high fives here. And oh, I better go and catch Poppy up again now. And we need to remember what they said in the run brief. Don't go into the finish after this lap. We are just running now past the car park. Now, we've parked just here and the horses were just here this morning. Where are the horses? I think they might have gone either to work or for their breakfast. It's a beautiful day. I imagine there's a whole lot of beautiful riding that will happen today. Heading over the sort of loose leafy bark section that we walked over to get to the start. And what's coming up, Pops? What are we about to walk past?
The frog bin.
The frog bin. We love this bin, although I'm actually looking forward to seeing it without its parkrun arrows, so I can see its eyes. It's like it's hiding. So, oh my goodness, look. Oh, the cutest little pony. Oh, it's out for its morning walk. That's so cute. And this is the section that Wythenshaw parkrun is known for, the muddy bit. But not muddy at all at the moment. The point of divergence is just ahead of us now. So, oh, people chucking their jumpers at the sign. I think Poppy might do the same. So heading left over into the finish if you've done your 2 laps past Wythenshaw Hall, or heading right to do your 2nd lap if not. We've only done 1, so that's our one. Off we go. We are run walking our 2nd lap, much the same as the first. So we did the little loop, 1 big loop, we're doing our 2nd big loop and then we will finish. We've just spotted some lovely cows and little calves. They must be part of the farm. We hadn't seen those, so good morning cows. Just before you head on to the lovely grass section, by the cherry trees, that's the curb of doom, the curb that people trip over. It is marshalled, it is a lip, be careful of the curb. I haven't even mentioned this meandering beck which wiggles through the park. We've sort of been following it for a long time and we have the bridge, but it's just really, really lovely. We're approaching the finish, just had a really good high five from that marshal. And there's horse training. Look at that. That is in a cool outfit. And then everybody learning to ride horses on a Saturday morning. I reckon if I had a horse, I'd be dressing it as a zebra too. So just running past the car park again here. Last couple of turns, the like wiggly muddy bit. Past Hall and into the finish. Thank you so much, Marshall. So, approaching our final corner. So at the end of here, we can turn left this time and head into the finish. Left this time, there's Pops running off into the finish. Yay! Well done! I'm coming, darling. Oh, the kids are gone. I can't stay with those kids. They have well and truly gone. Poppy went to go left then. I thought the same actually. Oh, oh, rogue dog on the course. Heading into the finish. Thank you guys. It is windy. That was some sprint finish by these kids. Thank you so much, tokens. A busier one today. Beautiful weather. 363. Poppy had an epic sprint finish there. Where did that come from? Let's walk, let's walk. Her legs came from her legs. Yeah, that was awesome. Absolutely loved that. Super hot now after that burst of speed at the end. We're going to go and have photos with the pop-up sign, even though we're super sweaty, but you know, run-in pictures are allowed to be sweaty, aren't they? We have returned our finished tokens, but if you need a demonstration of the wind, this sign is a pretty good signal of how windy it's been. Although obviously, because I've just started filming, the wind has completely dropped. Parkrun is all packed up and we ran along this bit. This is the muddy bit, and then Pebble and Friends in this courtyard is the cafe area. So there is indoor seating, but it's sort of not a traditional cafe. It's food vans and it's just lovely. Let me show you. The toilets here on the left, and then 2 food vans there. 1 food van for drinks, the other for food. Poppy's had 2 egg sandwiches, so they get the thumbs up, and the hot chocolates are lovely. Before we leave, I'm just saying goodbye to this absolutely stunning 16th century beautiful Wythenshaw Hall, which actually has an interesting recent history. The hall now behind this fence because, as these boards allude to, on the 15th of March 2016 there was an arson attack here and the hall was really just ravaged by fire. A year later then restoration work did begin, and I'm sure you can agree that they've done an absolutely fantastic job. Now you can actually go inside the hall. That happens once a month. There is a board here, it's all on social media, stating when you can visit the hall. So coming up you have April the 13th, May the 18th, June the 22nd, July the 27th, and so on throughout the year. So once a month you can have a look round. So it's worth coordinating your visit with one of these days when Wythenshaw Hall is having an open day. Very briefly, the dates for this year are here, and yes, Christmas events. Is that an Easter event? Oh, White Rabbit. Anyway, so yeah, behind a fence now, which is sad but understandable. Poppy is playing on the playground, so I'm going to go and find her, and then we're going to go and head off and check out the cycling facilities here. Luckily, it was pretty easy to spot Poppy. I just have to figure out how to get her down. I'm trying to get Poppy to the pump track and the cycling facilities, but she's found the gym, so like, you know. Parkrun wasn't enough. When Poppy's dad was alive, he was European champion, world number 2 at downhill BMX racing, so we absolutely can't leave the park without checking out the pump track, because that's where Daddy would have gone first, isn't it? So yeah, thinking of Benji and exploring. There's some really cool little trails here through the woodland, and then it's a cool track. Oh, that looks awesome. Hoping that nobody is cycling this specific path at the moment. Look at that track. That looks a bit awesome, especially on a day like today in the sunshine. There's another car park here, an awesome bit to skate, and then an actual pump track there. That looks so cool. Oh, we love it. And there's mountain bike trails all off to our left. We are now heading back to the car park though. It's time to head back to Leeds. We need to get back to this car park to get back because we have an Easter egg decorating competition this afternoon. Oh, this is the way back. It's a little track. Let's see if we can find our way. So huge thanks to the team here today at Wythenshaw parkrun. Thanks to Run Director Jane, but to Event Director Andy, to core team member Alan. It's been an absolute pleasure to meet you all. Trying not to get taken out by these rhododendrons as we wiggle our way through these woods. So Wythenshaw parkrun, not what I imagined at all. There should be more noise about how fantastic this parkrun is. I wasn't expecting as much history. I thought it was going to be, a cross-country course. It is not. Although Andy says it runs about 2 minutes slower in the winter than in the summer because it does get muddy. So yeah, fantastic course, fantastic team, great cafe. Yeah, just overall an incredibly wonderful parkrun. So huge thanks to Jane and her whole team of volunteers for a fantastic morning. Huge thanks to you guys for watching the video, all of the usual things. Give the video a like if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more running adventures, and I will see you on the next running adventure. Now we've got one more parkrun in the UK before we head over to Japan. I'm not sure if I will bring you that as a running adventure. It depends if I tour or not, but I'm also heading for my 8-year run streak anniversary. So on the 17th of April I will have run every day for 8 years. So that's exciting, and we will have landed just in Japan. So I'll be very jet lagged, but running somewhere really exciting. Anyway, whatever the adventure is next, I will see you then. Take care and happy running.